Even sorrow wears lace when it weeps.
The chapel breeze, it knows our names. It's silence wrapped in plague-born chains. The dead still sing beneath the floor, and none who've heard them leave the door. Echoes of death, they call through the name. Spirits unrested rise from the grave. Walls remember what time forgets. We dance in the ash of old regrets. Still they dance, still they weep. The veil is thin, the poem's deep. Kneeling still by candles glow. She waits in silence far below.
Long white habit, eyes downcast. Sister Maria walks the past. Auxiliary shadows hold her grace, but no priest came to bless this place.
She tends the dead though she's not whole. Her prayer a wound with no control. She cries in silence, unseen, unheard. No final breath, no sacred word. The chapel cold, her vigil stays. A soul unrested through the haze.
She held the sick through fevered screams, a novice cloaked in saintly dreams. But plague is cruel and priests grew few. They left her soul in shadowed hue.
Still she prays in linen white, vanishing with morning light. She cries in silence, unseen, unheard. No final breath, no sacred word. The chapel cold, her vigil stays. A soul unrested through the haze.
And once wrote that terror's breath, whispers beauty close to death.
Step too close and she is gone, as if the wind had sung her on. But still she weeps when night grows still, the ghost who knelt with patient will. She cries in silence, unseen, unheard. No final breath, no sacred word. The chapel cold, her vigil stays. A soul
songs were said, they play among the grieving dead.
They weep and void and fractured light. Their voices echo through the night. Where's Mama? The silence breaks. The whispering children haunt these wakes. Laughter turns to longing cries. They dance in death, but not goodbye. Chapel's root. They speak in tones of Bavarian air, but no one's arms are waiting there. Where's Mama? The silence breaks. The whispering children haunt these wakes. Laughter turns to longing cries. They dance in death, but not goodbye. His shadow long, his face decayed. A mask of beak and glassy step, with herbs to filter poisoned air. Black robes sweep the chapel floor, but touch no ground, he walks no more. The dead once begged beneath his eyes. Now he roams where silence lies. The shadow moves through wall and stone. The doctor cursed to walk alone. No cure he brings, no healing art. Just death that clings and will not part.
He drifts like smoke, no sound, no breath. A ghost in league with sacred death. His tools now rusted, hands are still, but souls remember what he'd killed.
The night watch wept, the lamps burned low. He watched that mask from long ago. The shadow moves through wall and stone. The doctor cursed to walk alone. No cure he brings, no healing art. Just death that clings and will not part.
They say he speaks in Latin tongue, but none who heard it still have lungs. The veil between now thins to glass, and still he moves, he will not pass.
The shadow moves through wall and stone. The doctor cursed to walk alone. No cure he brings, no healing art. Just death that clings and will not part. The veil is torn, the night is thin, the woods invite what lies within. Through the firs, the shadows burn, the moon begins its spectral turn. The mountain calls with breath of ash, Walpurgis stirs a midnight flash.
The old ones wake in windswept cries. Their dance ignites the forest skies.
Walpurgis fire, the witching rite. They circle wild in holy fright. Through veil and root, through flame and drum. They rise, and you must come.
From Blackwood's dreams, the woods unfold. A force unnamed, not dead nor old. It feeds on song, it drinks the fear, and walks unseen through what draws near.
The night is more than just the dark. It breathes, it speaks, it leaves its mark. Walpurgis fire, the witching rite. They circle wild in holy fright. Through veil and root, through flame and drum. They rise, and you must come. The night is more than just the dark. It breathes, it speaks, it leaves its mark. Walpurgis fire, the witching rite. They circle wild in holy fright. Through veil and root, through flame and drum. They rise, and you must come. No path returns the way it came. The forest keeps the ones who name. A spiral carved in midnight's breath to summon more than simple death. Walpurgis fire, the witching rite. They circle wild in holy fright. Through veil and root, through flame and drum. They rise, and you must come. The mountain calls, the veil is torn. That waits beyond where reason bled.
Chorus luctus. Septem.